So here we are in the school selection section, which is where we end up after completing the student demographics. And this is where you're going to be telling where you want your FAFSA to be sent to, which schools you want them sent to. So most schools will actually put their school code on their admission materials to make this a little bit easier for you. You can search using these fields for any school you want, or you can just enter the school code. And I happen to know this one. Once you find your school, add it to your list. You can look at information that the Department of Education has about the schools that you're selecting. You'll find information here like things like graduation rates, interesting information about the schools. And then once you've got your list of schools, you indicate where you intend to live when you're at that school. So this is really a question about whether you will be living in dorms on campus and on-campus housing provided by the institution with a parent, or be living off campus, say in a private apartment. Those are the choices that you're making here. Schools will have their own policies about whether new students have to live on campus, or if they might live off campus. They are going to have, so each school is going to have their own policies around where you will be living. This is important to the financial aid process because it helps us determine what your cost of attendance is going to be. If you're actually going to be living at home with a parent, your costs might be a little lower than a student who's living on campus or who's living in an off-campus apartment. So you may have up to 10 schools listed here on the FAFSA, and notice you can move them up or down in your choice. Your first one should be the one that you're most likely to attend, because that's who gets the information from your FAFSA first and has control over that information. But other than that, it really doesn't matter what order the schools are in. So you can continue to add more schools or move on from there.